good day to you. If you watch films of Winston Churchill, Jesus, the Buddha, or even Mr. Spock, many of them have hand signals which are part of their brand. And I love the Star Trek hand signal because that's to do with the Hebrew letter Shin for El Shaddai, the abundant one. And if you remember Mr. Spock's blessing, may you live long and prosper. This is what this series is about. I want you to live life to the full. I want to live life to the full and prosper. The Greek word for prosper, which I'm thinking of, is about having a good journey. It would be good to have a good life, to have a good journey. Not necessarily an easy journey, certainly not an effortless journey, but a good journey. So this is the first of 365 videos to help you live long and prosper. The topic of today's video is to improve your aim in life, with aim being capitalised, A-I-M, because the letters are going to stand for 3 key points. They stand for action, inspiration, and motivation. For most people, the process of moving from creativity to successful results is inspiration. I get this amazing idea. Motivation. I find the motivation to act on that idea. And then the A, the action, is the last part. I-M-A. IMA is not quite so easy to remember as aim. But what if there was a different way? To be honest, I prefer this order. Get the inspiration. I wake up with $1 million, £1 million, £1 million yen idea, €1 million idea. I wake up inspired. I discover the motivation to do something with that idea, to develop that idea, and I act on it and make $1 million, $1 million yen, £1 million, €1 million, whatever currency you achieve. I receive great acclaim and I rinse and repeat. Aim is a cycle, and I have to say my preferred order feels nice. Get inspired, get the motivation, take action, succeed, live long and prosper. The only problem is that cycle often evades me. If I was to wait around for the motivation to take action on my ideas, I might be waiting for a long time. The really good news is that aim is a cycle. I know I've just said aim is a cycle, but that's brilliant news. Think about a cycle. It's usually a sequence of events where you can come in at any point in the cycle. So what if today, or any day, you don't feel motivated or inspired? Start with action. If you start with action, inspiration and motivation can follow. It's a cycle. And then you'll find that as you take appropriate action, well-rehearsed action, sensible action, the right inspiration and motivation kicks in so that you get more of what you really want. Take writing, for example. If many writers were to wait around for the inspiration and the motivation to write, they would never get those books out there. Isaac Asimov wrote over 500 published books. And he wrote whether he felt like it or not. His father owned a candy store in the States, a sweet shop we'd call it here in the UK, and his dad would get up and open the shop at 6 a.m. every day, whether he felt like it or not. So if you've got a creative spark inside you, maybe there's a podcast in you or a vlog like this, or a book, sometimes you've just got to take action. I can get up in the morning and write 200 rubbish words, but that primes the pump. As I take that action, which is within my grasp, then the inspiration and the motivation can kick in, and I might end up with 800 words that I'm happy with. But if I was to wait for the 200 words which seemed like inspiration from the heavens, then I would never write anything. So get going with action and expect motivation to follow action. Expect inspiration to follow action. Action is within your grasp. Action is the key. This vlog was inspired by an amazing book by a chap called Mark Manson, and the book is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up, and he uses the F word. And he was inspired by his maths teacher who said, don't just sit there, do something. This is when you have a problem. Don't just sit there, do something. The answers will follow. Take action. And then Mark himself says, action isn't just the effect of motivation, it's also the cause of it. Hence the inspiration for action, inspiration, motivation. You just got to take action enthusiastically. However, there is a third way. Maybe we can start with motivation. And specifically, I mean you understanding your unique motivational profile, which we call a motivational map. There are 9 amazing fuels which can fuel and energize your journey forward to success. Here are the 9, 3 of which are going to likely to appeal to you. Not all of them, 3 of them. So you might be motivated as the defender, which is finding energy in security, stability and predictability. That gives you the drive to continue. The friend, energized by a sense of belonging, enjoying meaningful relationships. The star, getting super pumped through recognition, respect and social esteem. You might be motivated like the director, by getting a rush from controlling and directing resources, people and things. You might be the builder, enjoying money, material success, material comforts and above average living standards. You might be the expert, relishing your position as a key person of influence in your field. You're the man, you're the woman, yes. Or you might be, like me, the creator, receiving a buzz from being innovative and expressing your inner creativity into the outward world. You might be the spirit, coming alive when you feel free and free of commitments, really, being able to choose, make the decisions in your own way, in your own time, work with the people you want to work with, work where you want to be. Freedom, the spirit. Or you might be the searcher, finding fulfillment in a life lived with purpose, usually a specific purpose, where you make a significant difference to the world, providing ideas or products which are perceived as worthwhile. Now, the only way you're going to find that out for certain is to do your motivational profile. There are many motivational mappers I would be happy to recommend, but today I want to recommend me. I personally would like to work with you personally on your unique personal motivational map, so we can discover the best fuels to drive you forward towards that success, that live long and prosper. A future that is brighter, bolder, better and bigger than you've enjoyed to this point. And to do that, you must understand the right fuel. So message me and let's get it done. I conclude this vlog with my chief motivating phrase. Remember, love will always find the answer. Love will always find the answer. Love you.